Duncan Bannatyne appears to have suggested that allowing transgender people to use facilities of their identifying genders puts women and children at risk. He has called on Scottish people to stop government plans to ease laws which allow people to change their identity. Taking to Twitter to launch his rant, the 70-year-old Scottish entrepreneur sparked huge discussion about the topic of transgender and non-binary people using changing rooms. The former Dragon's Den star's debate came after he read that transgender shopper had received an apology when Mark Spencer staff refused them entry to male changing room. In this article, the non-binary person received an apology but says that is not enough. What do they want to resolve it? He begins. Some of his 744,000 Twitter followers appeared to challenge his perspective on the story before the discussion trailed into series of remarks about transgender and non-binary people. At one point, follower suggested that transgender people should be permitted into the changing room they felt more comfortable in. Duncan quickly responded, "Okay, so man is walking into ladies' changing area. Staff stop and he says I'm transgender, they say sorry and let him walk straight in amongst the ladies, young girls and children. Not in my world, Mel. Not gonna happen when I'm there." He then went on to say to the same follower that they were assisting in increasing the danger to women and young girls from predators. In another tweet shortly after, he implied that true trans people should have no problem showing evidence that they are in genuine transition. Duncan owns chain of health clubs as well as spas, bars and hotels across the country as part of the Bannatyne Group. The straight-talking Clydebank native explained on social media that person who identifies as transgender and wished to use the female changing rooms would not be allowed to do so at his gyms. The sensitive topic has been of much discussion in Scotland recently after it was revealed that the Scottish government is attempting to make it easier for citizens to legally change their gender. At the moment, trans people can apply to legally change their gender, but applicants usually have had to have been living in their new gender for 2 years and have received diagnosis of gender dysphoria. According to Scottish proposals, the government would ease those requirements. In relation to the proposals, follower asked, "Duncan, are you aware of what's happening here in Scotland regards self-ID, not even touch of lipstick required? If say I am woman. Hey presto, I am woman." The entrepreneur responded, "No. Scottish people must stop it.